GT Online has a lot of Easter eggs like aliens, UFOs, Bigfoot, Kifflom and a bunch more that I will show in today's video. With the Beach Bomb update, which is one of the very first GT Online DLCs, they added 4 new vehicles. One of them is the Paradise, this van. If you put the shark livery on this car and take a close look at it, you will see this UFO and also an X. These are both reoccurring throughout the video. The Logger livery also has a tiny Easter egg. You can see Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch in GTA 5 in the background. With the Finance and Felony update, they introduce sourcing and selling special cargo. If you have special cargo in your warehouse, you have a small chance to get rare items. A Sasquatch outfit or a gold egg, for example. This is probably a reference to an Easter egg. In the Import-Export update, they added office garages. You can customize them. If you get a custom auto shop, you can change the floor. If you select this one, you will see aliens and other weird stuff. This is actually their base, which we got sucked into in the Halloween DLC 2023. This is what it looks like inside. Here you can also find Easter eggs, like a jetpack blueprint, the Oppressor Mark II, an alien egg and these 4 switches directly connected to the rooms all marked by the symbols. If you got sucked into the UFO, you would unlock this triple question mark T-shirt. It hides a secret message which uses an A1C26 cipher. Translating the numbers on it into "one day will reveal all." It also actually had the GTA 6 trailer date hidden in these numbers, 12/5/23. So the date for the GTA 6 trailer was in plain sight all this time, and instead at the time some people were looking at the moon. Some players are also speculating that the release date of the next Grand Theft Auto is also on this t-shirt, 040125. So April 1st 2025, aka April Fool, so I don't know about that one. The next Easter egg is the hardest to get. You need to steal supplies at least 600 times to have a chance of the secret mission to spawn. Your progress isn't being tracked anywhere, so you have to write it down yourself or guess. When you did 600 steal supply missions, you have to steal supplies between 9 and 11 PM in game time. If you are lucky, the secret mission will spawn. With the Smuggler Ron update, they added a podcast to the Blaine County Radio, which is hosted by Ron, the character from GTA 5 Story Mode. On this podcast he mentions end of the world scenarios, jetpacks and AIs. We now know that it was a clear reference to the Doomsday Heist DLC. There's also a back tattoo that was added with this update. On this map you can see Bigfoot, Seamonsters and another X. The Doomsday Heist, people thought that this would solve a lot of mysteries like the Chiliad mystery. You can find a map of it if you go to Mount Chiliad. It shows multiple X's, a UFO, a cracked egg and someone with a jetpack, but it actually created more than it solved. The first one are these murals inside the Missile Base. These murals have a lot of symbolism and hidden meanings. A big shout out to In Control again, he figured these things out. The yellow mural seems to be connected to the Chiliad mural. It seems to show space and astrology. That's apparent by looking at the solar system, moon phases and UFO. The red mural seems to be connected to physics and the physical world. That's apparent by looking at the world map, at the model, radioactive symbol and the infinity symbol, which could represent the map being endless. There isn't an actual border in GTA 5 if you swim out in the ocean. These dots are a pattern that can also be found on the Evan clone. The green mural has a lot of references to life and humanity. That's apparent by looking at the plants, evolution, petri dish, fingerprint, DNA, skull, human diagram, peyote plant and number 27, which is the number of normal peyote plants that can be found. The evolution also goes on one step further than humans. It shows that humans will evolve into Bigfoot. The purple mural seems to be all about the mind and laws. That's apparent by looking at the human brain, the yin-yang symbol, the keyhole, the under eye and a skill that represents balance and law. Also a maze, which could mean that life is like a maze or finding out this mystery is like a maze. These are hidden symbols. I will show where you can find these 5 X's. This dot pattern can be found on the ground. This symbol can be seen on the ceiling. You need to use a flashlight to see it. Under these stairs behind these plants you can see the plant symbol. The 4th symbol can be found over here. It looks like a heartbeat line, but it can be something else like a way to communicate. In the ceiling you can find these dots again. It's hard to say what these things mean, but it's most likely also part of the Chiliad mystery. That's because you can see 5 X's for the 5 symbols. With the After Hours DLC they added nightclubs. In there you can get drinks. They added one called the Macbeth shot. If you drink this you will pass out and spawn back at random places. It can also spawn you on top of the Kifflom building, and if you do, you will unlock this special Kifflom T-shirt. Speaking about Kifflom, they added a Kifflom outfit called the Epsilon Robes outfit in the Arena War DLC. This also takes place in the nightclub. If you go to the bathroom, you will see this guy, the attendant. You can tip this person. If you tip him 10 times, you will get this message seeking the truth. If you tip him 145 more times, you will get the message chasing the truth, and if you tip him a total of 577 times, you will get the message bearing the truth. You will then also unlock the Epsilon Robes outfit, which you can find in a wardrobe, in your apartment or at the clothing store. The difficulty Easter egg that we talked about earlier in this video with the special alien bunker steal mission, once you have completed the mission you will need to drink a Macbeth shot between 1 and 4 PM in game time. The weather also has to be thunder or snow, which is pretty rare. I almost never see it rain at night. It's kinda weird, but it probably has something to do with hardware limitations, at least on console. I believe that it does rain at night on PC. So if you're on console you probably have to wait till it snows in GT Online in December. Even if you meet all these insane requirements, there's still a small chance that you get a special mission that you need when you pass out. I personally don't have a clip of this, so I will show a clip from GTA series videos. Full credit goes to them. After this mission you will have this really rare back tattoo. You will actually be stuck with this tattoo, and if you change it, it will be gone forever and there's no way to spawn this event again. The Diamond Casino update has a couple small Easter eggs. We will start with the artwork. These reference Mount Chiliad, so you notice that Mount Chiliad actually plays a big part in GTA 5 and GT Online. On one particular artwork you can also see Bigfoot, aliens, the beast and a ghost. You can actually find the ghost yourself, the ghost of Mount Gordo. If you go to Mount Gordo over here on the map, between 22:30 and 00:30 PM you can see the ghost on this rock. It appears to be a female and it has something to do with a murder, although no concrete evidence has been found. If you get too close it will disappear. There's also a tiny UFO on these slot machines, a cool detail. During Halloween in GT Online periodic plans return, sometimes even outside of Halloween, but when they are in online you can play as Bigfoot. You have to go to this specific location between 3 and 8 AM. It also has to be foggy weather, which once again is a rare type of weather. Then you will need to eat the peyote plant. If you do this you will turn into Bigfoot. You will also be really strong and have more health. In the Diamond Casino Heist update they added a few interesting back tattoos. They have something to do with the previous Easter eggs. Madame Nazar is a weird arcade machine. She says a lot of weird things. You can also hear numbers 123 764 5112. When you hear all these numbers you can call this number. You will actually call her, which is crazy.
You were looking for me? Yes.
Cayo Perico has some cool Easter eggs. If you remember the back tattoo that we talked about where you can see a Seamonster, if you go to that location on Cayo Perico you can find Loch Ness. You can also find a sand sculpture of Loch Ness if you go to this location. Alien Easter eggs. A green alien egg can be found underwater on this side of the Cayo Perico island. If you start the prep mission fingerprint scanner you can find a spaceship part on the table. The contract DLC featuring Franklin, Lamar and Dr. Dre. During the first Dr. Dre mission on course, Michael DeSanta will be referenced by Franklin when you drive through the movie studio lot.
And shit, I know one of the producers around here. I hope his ass ain't at work today.
This confirms that he's still alive and he's producing movies. If you play the short trip mission Fire It Up, Lamar will roast Franklin again.
Hey, what's up? Can a low come up in your crib?
Man, f you, man. My kids up in there. I don't want your ass up in my house.
You don't hate me because your kids love me more than they love you. Maybe if you quit being so uptight and let Uncle Lamar give them some game, you'll have some harmony in your household. Nah, I just wanted to get in the hot tub, but now I don't even want to get in an old funky bucket. Around and get pink eye. Cause you's a dirty B-I-E-Z.
What?
This is the original cutscene from story mode.
What's up? Can a Loch come up in your crib?
Man, f you. I'll see you at work.
Oh, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee ass haircut you got, you get some on your. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha will call your dog ass if she ever stop that brain surgeon and lawyer she with.
What?
If you visit Franklin's new house in Vinewood, it has now been renamed as the Clinton's house. You will find 2 new cars parked in the driveway, Franklin's Ignis and his wife Tanisha's Estron. Lastly, a random bonus Easter egg. If you change your character's appearance in GTA Online, you can choose different GTA protagonists as your dad. Claude from GTA 3, John from Red Dead Redemption or Nico Bellic from GTA 4. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.